you store your sewing notions? I have 3 sewing boxes on the shelves in my dining room, and most of the things are in there. I don't know what's in there exactly because things have got shoved in. Part of my decluttering series is sorting out all my craft things. I have done my knitting and crochet patterns, I have done my yarn, and now it's the turn of my sewing boxes. I've got 3 sewing boxes. This one was the first one I got, and it was for when I did a sewing class years and years ago and you needed to transport all your sewing notions. This one Martin's mum gave to me, and she had it from an old lady when they were stationed in Germany, and the lady's father made it for her during the Second World War. So that was very special. It's a proper concertina one. It was cream and brown and a bit battered when I had it. So I asked Martin's mum if she minded if I painted it, and she didn't. She said I could do whatever I liked with it. So I painted it white and blue. And then this one, a lovely colleague in work got me from the charity shop, and I did show it on my videos, and it was full of all sorts of threads and things. So I do have a plan for this one, which I will share later. That's all the threads sorted. The sewing box I had from my friend had all this sort of cheaper thread in it, but also some Guttermans and the Silco. So I'm going to keep those, and I'm going to put these and those all back in the sewing box that my friend gave me. And I'm going to put some other bits and pieces in there as well and donate that to a charity shop, and someone else will have a nice gift. I keep my sewing threads in this tin, but I'm thinking there's not going to be enough room in this tin for all of these, so I need to think of somewhere else to store those. And the bobbins that I've already got threads on, I keep in this really nice sewing box that my friend gave me. I remembered I had this from an old craft container, so I've just given it a wash. I'm soaking now. And I've also washed the tray of my sewing basket because I think the sewing machine oil was in it. I think it's leaked a bit, so I'm going to keep that stood up. So I'm going to keep all my threads and the new threads in this box, I think, and I might put all my sewing needles in the top because I do seem to have quite a lot. Look at all this stuff. So I've sorted it all out. I've already done the threads. I've got a squeaker. Obviously I was going to make some toys with that at some point. And then I've got all these sewing tools that I obviously decided I really needed. got some unpickers, and I do need those. I like the Pilot friction pens. Got some glue, a ruffler. Actually, that should go up here with the sewing stuff. So I've got the machine sewing needles and hand sewing needles. I've got snaps and hook and eyes. I've got paper scissors, fabric scissors, the pinking shears, one of those hem scissors, bought, haven't used, my rotary cutter, got feet for my sewing machine in there, and these I'm assuming must be from my new one. I don't think they're going to fit in there altogether. Got a chalk pen. I don't really use that, so I can get rid of that. A buttonhole maker, and I do have buttons somewhere that you can cover. Darning thread, I don't want that. Lots of nappy pins, but they are good for pulling elastic through. Tape measures. The things in the back are for knitting, so they got just muddled up in the sewing boxes. And I have loads of pins in these, and I've just got some nice tins with nothing in at the moment. My labels. Some of it's going to go in the charity sewing box, and some is going to go in the bin, and the rest hopefully will fit in there. Right, I'm thinking the best way to do this is to put all the actual sewing machine notions in here first, and then if I haven't got enough for the hand sewing things, have a separate tin for that kind of thing. So let's see how we go. Tin for the hand sewing things. Would you like to see what's going to the charity shop? So this will be a nice surprise for somebody. The sewing box, and inside the pins, some sewing marker pencils, sewing needles, tape measure, lots of threads, the darning yarn, the chalk pen, a roller for tracing out patterns, little sewing kit, a little tomato pin cushion, and some webbing. So someone will be pleased when they go to the charity shop and open up the sewing box and see it's full of lovely sewing notions. I hope you enjoyed this video. It took me 2 days to make it, and a lot of faffing around, but another area of my home is sorted and it feels very good. I've had lots of lovely comments from people saying they're also decluttering, or I'm inspiring them to declutter. So it's all good fun that you're all joining in with me. I have to decide now which area to declutter next. I hope to see you all very soon. Bye.